How you guys doing? Welcome back to SunnySword podcast.
What's up? What's up?
Shout out to Pearl. Pearl made a fantastic video about single fucking mothers.
Single mothers.
Single fucking mothers.
Single fucking mothers.
Yeah, single fucking mothers.
Okay.
Who belongs to the streets. Let's watch the video.
Interesting. All right. I'm intrigued.
Do you keep your baby father from your kids? I think that you should be charged with something because you're putting your kid at every statistical disadvantage for what?
Is that hyperbole or is that like an actual fact, Pearl?
Well, I'll tell you the facts. 90% of single parent homes are headed by women. 90%. Right? 63% of youth suicides are from single mother homes. 90% of homelessness and runaway children are from single mother homes. 71% of high school dropouts are from single mother homes. 70% of youths in operated institutions are from single mother homes. 80% of all youths in prison are from single mother homes. 85% of children who show behavioral disorders are from single mother homes. 80% of rapists with anger problems are from where? Single mother homes. So like Pearl says, you're putting your child at every statistical disadvantage when you choose to just be a quote-unquote single mother.
God damn. That's a high fucking number.
Yeah, it is.
80% of inmates are raised by single mothers.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
All right?
To me. I
So
mean,
that's what Pearl was saying. If you have your baby father out of the picture, you should be sued or whatever.
you know, I've never understood actually why mothers choose the life of a single mother when the father wants to participate.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
because there's two situations, right? One of them is when the father is running away from the situation, right? Like, I don't want to be a father.
Yeah.
But there's also the situation where there are fathers who want to be fathers and
They
want
can't
to
see them
help,
on the weekend.
but the mother decides no, because she's angry, she's mad at the father, she's mad because they didn't get married or whatever it might be, and so the child has to suffer from that.
Yeah.
And the mother probably doesn't realize how much the child is suffering. And
Maybe, maybe the mother's going to change the kids to they them pronouns.
I mean, that could happen.
That could happen too by a single mother.
But that is like, besides that happening, we just saw the statistics that they were reading, right?
That's in UK, and America, and Canada.
Right. But I mean, I think those statistics are existing anywhere. Basically,
I think everywhere.
when you are a single parent, right, you don't have the energy
Single
and
mother.
time. Single mother.
Single father is equivalent to have two parents.
Is it?
There was a data.
What?
Yeah. Single mother is equivalent to having
Mother only?
no, two parents.
Single mother is wait.
No, single father.
Equals two parents?
Yeah.
How?
You tell me.
I don't know, man.
I mean, men has more discipline. So.
I don't know, man. But like,
But it's equivalent.
that's interesting.
Like, close.
How
a little bit lower, but
So
close.
the single father can provide.
Almost equivalent to two parents.
You have to-
Almost.
You have to bring that up. You have to find that out. But like before that, like
I said almost.
we know that basically when you're a single parent,
Single mother.
you don't. But just parent first, right?
Okay.
Like you don't have the time and energy to do everything that your child might need because you have to work or whatever it might be.
Drive the kids to school.
Right.
Yada, yada,
you know?
yada.
And being a single mother, then you have other things to deal with too. All the things that have to be a woman, that deal with being a woman, right? And then also, being a mother and then having a job and all those things like that. And then it's really a lot of work and you can't raise your child the best way, I don't think.
Nope.
I think it's really hard.
Yeah. Kicking father out of picture is fucking...
Especially if the father wants to be there.
I think most of father wants to be there. Most cases.
Okay, so I wanted to figure this out. Why are single fathers doing better than single mothers, as Sword said? So I wanted to look into it. So we're here at the Institute for Family Studies. It's ifstudies.org. And I wanted to figure this out and just see what was the truth to what he was saying here. The first one, number one, most single fathers are divorced. The majority of children living with fathers are living with divorced dads, although share who are living with never married fathers has risen in recent years. By comparison, most single moms have never been married. 49% of single mothers have never been married, while fathers have been married. This is speaking about character. and I guess the potential of the person, their responsibility, etc. It's number 2, single fathers are more likely to be white, older, and somewhat better educated compared to single mothers. According to recent reports on single parent families by the National Center of Family and Marriage Research, 56% of children living with single fathers identify as white, compared to 33% of single children living with single mothers. Okay, so there's a difference there. If we look at this chart here, we can see single fathers largely exist among white families. It's number 3. Single fathers are more likely to be cohabitating. 2013 profile of single fathers by Pew Research Center found that 41% of single fathers were living with a cohabitating partner, compared to 16% of mothers. The report notes, cohabitating single fathers are particularly disadvantaged on most socioeconomic indicators. They are younger, less educated, and more likely to be living in poverty than fathers who are raising children without a spouse or partner in the household. Okay, this is interesting. Next, single father families are better off financially than single mother families. According to the Pew reports, the median annual income for a single dad with 2 children is about $40,000 compared to $26,000 for a single mother with 2 children. Number 5, while the research on single fathers is limited, studies show that children in single father families fare about as well as children in single mother families on many outcomes, although there are differences. In a literature review of research on single fathers dating from 1970 to 2015, Roberta Coles concluded that compared to children in single mother families, with a few possible exceptions, the children of single fathers do about as well in terms of internalizing behavior and academic performance, sometimes better. However, the children of single fathers appear to be more likely to participate in externalizing behavior and substance use. As of yet, the few studies of young adults as opposed to adolescents does not seem to indicate significant long-term differences as related to marriage, teen birth, divorce between those reared in single father versus single mother homes. Okay, so I think this is very interesting. But yes, we do see that overall, the foundation of a single father family would be better off than a single mother family, which leads to maybe a potential better outcome for the child. All right, if you're interested in more information about this, check out the Institute for Family Institutes. It's ifstudies.org.
Pearl did a other show
Yeah.
that I think the girl she had on the show met the father, and he said, "I wanted to see you. Yada yada. I was sending you checks.
Right.
You know, I love you." And she said, "I heard from my mother that you didn't love me."
Right.
Yeah, you know, typical
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that happens all the time. Yeah.
All the time. Yeah, you know, it's unfortunate that the children end up suffering because the mother didn't get to marry the man or didn't get to stay with the man, because that's what happens, right?
I mean, life happens.
I mean,
guess.
but basically that's it. The child suffered because the mother was upset because
whatever situation.
the relationship didn't go how she wanted it to be, and then
It's
then she tells lies
Yeah.
on the child.
Yeah.
She tells lies about the parent, the father. Oh, your father is this. Your father is
ain't
that.
shit.
Your father is this and that and whatever. Right.
Man ain't shit. Your
Right.
father ain't shit.
Right.
He ran away.
And you
he
might
was
get
sending you letters and he didn't get it.
you might even get this situation where your mother tells you, like, you know, you don't need a man. You know,
Well, that
you
happens a lot in black
you-
communities.
You can do it by yourself, etc., 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 etc. Whatever.
That happens a lot in black communities.
Yeah,
too.
it happens in a lot of them now. But black communities have it too, you know.
Yeah.
But like, then you have a really hard kid. Like a really hard, like your child is so
nose ring, short hair.
no, but I mean, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Like a masculine woman, right?
Yeah, very strong and trying to do all these things like that, etc. Not trusting people. And then if if your child is a boy, then maybe he's victim to the statistics that they just read in the video a second ago.
Even my friend, he's Australian.
You know.
He lived there, right? My Australian friend.
Yeah.
He had to pay so much money to the court.
Yeah.
Because the ex-wife didn't want the son to see his father.
Uh-huh.
So he was paying so much money, and I think he didn't win the custody or whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
and he wasted a bunch of fucking money.
I mean, it's actually worse in Japan.
What?
In Japan, like
In Japan, it's worse.
in Japan, it's much worse.
If you're foreigner too.
If you're a foreigner, it's crazy. But
Because
if
he had a baby with a Japanese girl.
she just take away the baby and run
Yeah,
away, it's no problem.
yeah.
You can't do anything about it. But like, if you're a Japanese person and you want to be a father, you need to be married. And if you're not married,
He was married.
yeah, if you're not married, there's nothing you can do. You can't be a father. And so the mother will become a single mother. And then,
But in his case, he was married.
Yeah.
Something happened. They divorced. And the wife took the kid away. And he wasn't able to see the son.
I think there's no advantage.
Just no advantage. They should install a law, like Pearl said.
Where
Like,
women,
the father have to see this kid once a week, no
you
matter
know,
what.
Pearl said in that last video that she thinks that women
They should be charged.
They should be charged
Yeah.
for not giving the
father-
children time with their father.
Yeah.
Because children are going to be disadvantaged if they don't have their father. And that is a thing that should be criminally charged, she thinks.
Yeah.
Because you're
It should.
disadvantaging your child on purpose.
Not good for the society either. Think about it. So many rapists, anger management,
Yeah.
and 80% of inmates from single mother.
Yeah.
That's a fucking a lot of number.
I mean, 80
Think
is
about it.
pretty much everybody. Pretty much everybody.
Yeah. God damn.
If you're a woman and the father is asking to be a father, let him be a father.
Yeah.
There's no disadvantage to that.
Come on, ladies.
There really isn't.
Don't be a fucking bimbo. Come on.